Alright, we should be all good for round, I believe this is round 5. Wrong button. Round 5 here at the racetrack. Very small track. As you can see, we're only using the outside corners. And our field has grown quite significantly. This is how we line up after qualifying. Yep. So we've got McLaren number 4 back on pole again. We've got a new car, the Renault RSR5 number 9. Then over here we have Toyota AE71 Corolla. Third place, yep, that's in third. Fourth place, we have BMW car number 8. Can't count. Fifth place, we have a second Porsche. So Porsche, BMW, and Fife Racing all have second cars now. So this is number 33 Porsche. Then the 55 McLaren finds itself back here in 6th. 7th, we have BMW 88. Both the Fife Racing cars had failures in qualifying and find themselves 8th and 9th. 10th, we have Porsche number 3, and Phil will start from the rear of the grid. We saw the number 3 Porsche set a lap record in practice, with Phil not far behind, so it'll be interesting to see how those two cars go from the back of the field. Also, this Porsche number 33 is the same, so should be interesting to see if they can make their way forward in this 10-lap race. Hopefully they can keep better track of it this time. This is our track. It's a very small lap record, just under 45 seconds. So corners 1 and 2, we've got a decent run to the first corner. Corners 1 and 2 both left, and then we come back on ourselves for the one of the slowest corners, which is a right-hander. We then go up this bit of a straight, around this left-hand hairpin, down the longest straight. We don't use that chicane. Around left-hand corner, another straight, another left-hand corner, and back to the start line. Very boring track, I know, but it's what we've got. I don't have Adam here commentating, and he might turn up eventually, but until then, let's go. We're underway. Fife Racing car at the back's had a very bad start, and the Porsche has crashed. There's been a massive crash at the back. So we got McLaren leads from Renault, Toyota, Fife Racing, BMW. Looks like there's a McLaren's gone right off there. It's a Porsche. And what's happened here? Phil is stuck. Lots and lots of damage on that opening lap. This Porsche is getting removed. We got the number 4 McLaren ahead of Renault, Toyota. This BMW's dropped a long way back. We got a wheel of a McLaren stuck in the back of the Porsche. Yep, this McLaren here is out. Missing 2 wheels. It's a number 4 McLaren. Oh, I didn't even start the replay, so we can't watch what happened. Toyota and Renault are fighting for second and third. Porsche goes to make a move on Fife Racing. Tags the back of it. Gets the pass done, though. The Fife Racing car will try to turn around. This is the second Fife Racing car. Hopefully it gets out of the way. There's Phil coming. He's going to get back out in front of Phil. Only just. So let's have a look where things are at. So the number... Oh, there's been another crash. Let's see what's happened. This Porsche's out blocking the track. So the number 4 McLaren will come around to start. This is now lap 3. Renault and Toyota, very, very close together. Second and third, both the BMWs are close now in 4th and 5th. Good recovery from them after crash at start. 88 is 4th, 8 is 5th. The number 5 racing car is 6th. 7th we have the other 5 racing car. And 8th we have Phil. We've lost from this race both of the Porsches and the number 55 McLaren after having that entire right-hand side ripped off the car. McLaren will now start lap 4. Miles out in front, absolutely pulling away from the Renault. But the BMW appears to be catching. BMW in 4th, appears to be catching 3rd. The Toyota in 3rd. Nothing else is really happening here. Just got to make sure that these cars don't end up lapping each other and putting each other off. Yeah, this BMW is definitely catching the Renault and the Toyota. First now right up on the back of the number 43 5 Racing. Pulls out. Got damage to the front right. And the McLaren is coming. The McLaren's on lap 5. These two cars are still on lap 4. Phil goes to the inside. Up the inside. Gets past, but then gets turned around. So I'm going to have to remove these two cars. So Phil will finish ahead of the 5 Racing car number 43. Again, gets classified as finished, but because going to get lapped, we remove them. So his battle is on for second. Renault from Toyota from the number 8 BMW. Massive damage to the front and rear right of that car. Number 5 Racing car still going. I believe last of the running cars. So we've got McLaren number 4 out in front, starting lap 6. Renault, Toyota, BMW, and 5 Racing. BMW now right up on the back. But this McLaren, number 4 McLaren, easily miles out in front. Now going to start lap 7 out of 10. Lap 7 for the Renault, the Toyota, and the number 8 BMW. I have to see if the number 88. Oh, no, yeah, that is the number 88. Yeah, so I thought this was the number 8 that was up in here, but no, the number 8 is behind. This is the number 88 BMW. McLaren will now start lap 8 out of 10. And looks like it's going to catch the other 5 Racing car. So both 5 Racing cars are going to go a lap down. Just so that we don't have any issues. Going to remove that car. So we've got McLaren number 4 first, Renault second, Toyota third, BMW 4th and 5th, and those are all of our running cars. This is lap 8 out of 10. This battle is close. Toyota right up on the back. Renault gets off that corner nicely, but the Toyota seems to have a bit more straight line. Big slide for the Renault, and the Toyota goes right in the back. The McLaren has started lap 9, the second last lap. Battle's still on between number 9, 25, and 88. Doesn't look like either one of them's going to be able to do anything, though. Close race. Renault gets away a bit up the hill there. McLaren to start the final lap, almost half a lap in front. Easy race, not a single scratch on this car. Second, third, and fourth are going to start the final lap now. Will Renault be able to hold Toyota off for the entirety of this race? It's a good start from Renault and Toyota to be able to score some decent points in this first race. The number 8 BMW is slowly closing, but going to run out of laps. But once again, the number 4 McLaren takes the win. Round 5. Renault and Toyota in their first race in this series. It's going to be Renault second, Toyota third, 88 BMW fourth, and 8 BMW in fifth. So pretty much finished how they started. We started with the number 4 McLaren on pole, and we finished with the number 4 McLaren winning the race. Second place, we had the Renault start, and well, the Renault finished second. Third place, we had this Toyota start and finished third as well. The number 8 BMW started fourth and finished fifth. The number 88 BMW started down in seventh, managed to get away from the start mayhem and get itself up into fourth. So it was a decent race. We only finished with half of the cars, but this was the winning gap from turn 5 back all the way back to turn 2, and turn 1 being the number 8 BMW. So that's the top 5. In 6th place, we have the number 5 racing car being a lap down. In 7th position, we have Phil, the number 92. In 8th, we have the 43 racing car. 9th, we have Porsche number 33. 10th, McLaren number 55. And 11th, Porsche number 3, after setting a lap record, could not convert in this race. See you next week for race 6.